Hey everybody, it's me, Sean, and welcome back to SimAirport, our little airport. Doing pretty good, making money, looking to expand. I believe at the end of the last episode, that's right, I kicked out all of the little baby planes, all of those 9 passenger planes. And if we look, because we got more airline interest, if we look, there they are right there, Pacific Airlines with its 3 Beechcraft little 9 passenger airplanes, 19 passengers. They're like, oh, please, Mr. Airport Manager, please put me back on your schedule. And I'm like, don't try talking to me in that baby voice. It's disgusting and embarrassing. And that sort of immature behavior is the main reason that you're no longer welcome at my airport. So, there we go. I think that, wow, boy, we make money so fast now. I think I want to start trying to expand our ticketing booth up um, so we can eventually add a 4th gate in. But I do need to be conscious of when we start building additional room up here, it is could potentially open us up to a security risk. So let's try building like that. As long as I don't knock that wall out, we'll be all right. But I don't want to open the secure area into the insecure area and basically destroy our entire airport. So, all right, good. Looks like it's not going to knock that wall out. So we should be fine. We're going to need a lot of stuff to get to this 4th gate going because the planes that we have going right now are not suitable for handling. Like they're just enough to handle all of our. Oh, and I like how everybody turns to ghosts when we zoom out like this. Ooh, spooky. The 2 baggage cars and 1 fuel car are enough to handle our 3 gates right now, but I don't feel like it would be enough to handle a 4th one. So we're going to need to be able to increase our hangar, bring in some additional cars. I'm going to have to redo the baggage system up here to accommodate the changes that I'm making in the ticketing and the ticketing booths or ticketing queue area. You have to move some of this stuff around. But that will allow me to expand out the security system. I say this stuff like you haven't watched me do this a dozen times. It's like part of me is like, oh, it'd be fun to try to find a new way to design this airport. But on the other hand, it's like the perfect design, especially when you gotta build it from a start. Like the way that it starts kind of lays out the way that it's going to get built. And wow, it's already passengers showing up for tomorrow, huh? All right. I was kind of hoping to be able to move the ticketing thing during that time period, but I guess not. So if we move the ticketing booths up there, I would want to have conveyor line running like that. And I don't think we're really going to do anything all that, like we're not going to do anything ground. I can't connect to two conveyor lines, really? Hmm. Seems unlikely. Can I? Yet you will let me connect over there. Now that's wrong. Hmm. How about I let it finish and then we'll see what happens. But it doesn't make any sense that it would let me connect up to this one, but it won't let me connect to this one? I mean, we can connect to that one on the side as a temporary measure anyways. There's not really any reason that we couldn't connect on the side and keep it that way. But, like, I just don't like it. You know what I mean? Here's something we never do. Let's take a look at yesterday's stats. Really? So we had full planes the whole time? No, that's just how many that actually loaded. That's not the capacity, so yes. But the good news is every passenger made their flight yesterday, so that's nice. Scheduled departures, they all left plenty early, about a half hour early in one case. Was the closest to being late. Another one that only a half hour to spare. A couple of them with only a half hour to spare. All right, that's pretty good. Good job, us. Well, thank you, me. You're welcome. Also me. Good conversation. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. Oh, looks like they're done. Okay, so now we're going to clear out this wall. Boom. And I guess we'll lay down. Now, do I want to start pushing for a different type of flooring? I don't know. I think I'm going to keep floor 1 for a little while longer, but once we get up here to like the final resting area of the ticketing area, I think then we will consider putting in a different type of flooring. All right, so let's see if we can do something with these utilities here. Can I do that? No, still can't do that. All right, well, you know what? We'll just connect them up that way, and F you, game, being such a jerk about it. We'll still figure out a way to connect them down over here like they're supposed to be. That'll be something that we'll probably have to do in the middle of the night in order to make it work. Garbage is starting to pile up. I'm going to go ahead and hire a couple extra janitors. Do not want to have any garbage piling up. I mean, I know that there's a janitor there, so it could be, like, I don't see any other garbage anywhere. It could be that I just happened to look while there was a janitor cleaning it up or something, but, you know, don't like seeing any garbage. We've got a clean, professionally run airport here. All right. So now we're going to expand our ticketing zone. So we go to zone. It's always tough to try to do this while the airport is actually still operating, but we're going to do our best. All right. If we look at our utilities, so I don't want to build on top of this stuff, but I'm going to want to connect over here. So I think I see where I want to put my new desk. Ticketing desk. There we are. That's a much easier way of doing it. I think I want to have it right there. So we'll put a couple of ticketing desks in, and then we'll start looking at how the, oh, I guess I probably also want to get the plants in. Go to objects, we go to plant. Great. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. Talk about getting seasick. There we go. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put them like this. It's not ideal, but it's good enough. Okay, so that means that I probably want to have a queue going like this. Yeah, this will be fine. Great. That's going to end up exactly the way I want it to, like that. And then over here, we'll do the same thing, more or less. Might be a slightly longer queue. Whoops, I did not want to do that. Shrink that spot, shrink that spot. There we go, expand. And we go here. Oh, okay. Try expanding. We go like that, and there. Boom, boom, boom. And we need more regular everyday staff. And then we take these two and we assign to right there. Assign to right there. Great. Okay. So then we will start to dismantle these desks and start moving them up. Conveyor line, like that. Let's see, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we need to wait for them to put those away, and then we can reinstall them, and that way we don't have to buy any more, and we can increase our ticket agent desks, and everything will be good. So we do 1, 2, and hopefully it will not, like nothing will block anything from being built there, like having the belts there already or something. All right, and we're gonna assign these desks. Okay, good. And then we go to build and we go to the top. Instead of scrolling up there with my mouse wheel, I'll scroll up there with the other way that you scroll things. Oh, I do need to remember that we do want to have one first class line. I'll put that over here. And we'll assign that when we get a little further along. Let's let them put those gates away. Objects, ticket. There we are. A lot of things have TI in them, interestingly enough. All right, very good. 2 more desks. 2 more things to be cleared. And I'm going to remove queues while we're waiting. Excuse me, I said remove queue. There we go, thank you. Remove queues while we're waiting. And it's almost as fun as laying down a queue, except somewhat more frustrating sometimes. It's like, if I have a box selected that doesn't have a queue in it, couldn't you be smart enough to do the boxes that do have queues and just, whatever, it's fine. I mean, if these are the things that I have to complain about, that's pretty good. Especially if I think back to what this game looked like when it first came out. It was a real mess, I'll be honest with you. Okay, you need to be assigned to this one. And these should not have first class passengers waiting in them. And you will not have passengers waiting in you. Great, good. Assign to there. Close. You are assigned to here and there. And you are assigned to, I said you are assigned to here and there. Very good. And I guess I need to dual assign this one. There we go. No? Let's try it again. There we go. Very good. Okay. All right. So they're all signed up. So that means I can go to utilities. I can go to demolish. I can remove all of this nonsense. And hopefully then I can connect those 2 lines up. Well, in the morning I can, or you know what I mean, in the middle of the night I can try doing that. All right, let's go back to objects. I'm going to dismantle that plant. I need to dismantle our health food kiosk. And we're going to put it probably up here in the corner or something. As a matter of fact, I'm going to clear the zone out so we can put that kiosk up in the corner. There we go. I love how we put the health food kiosk into our storage area. Don't quite think that one would fit in there, if you ask me. But, you know, you didn't ask me, did you? You just did it, and I'll be honest, I kind of have to let you. All right, so we're going to dismantle that as well. And then we're going to go coffee. Hey, not cough 1. Oh, come on now. All right, coffee. Boy, it does not like to select those things. If we put it there, it's really going to jam everybody if we do that, isn't it? But where else would I put it? Well, you know where else I would put it? How about right here? I mean, it's just temporary anyways, isn't it? We will de-ticket zone that. Actually, we don't really need any of this to be ticketing. That can just be everyday stuff. All right, that's good. And then we can work the rest of our security stuff in here, which would mean moving these plants around. These plants and stuff I think are fine to stay there. So if we go zone and we go security right there. Oh my gosh, jeez. And then let's see, there's 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4. Not good. We can 5 more rows of security in if we want to. So I would want to dismantle these plants as well, I guess. Although they are pretty beneficial to what we're doing. But that's okay, because I will reinstall them. If we go back to objects, and then go back to plants, plant number 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. That means I'll just put another one there. And then we're going to want to have some plants over here as well. And over on this side, also a good place for plants. All right, that should be fine. Okay, I think that'll be all right. And then if we set up another queue for, let's see, we still have our first class one there in the middle, and that's all well and good. So I'm going to set this one to end up here, and we'll run it like this near the coffee machine, which will make people happy, I think. That's probably not the case, but we're going to run it near the coffee machine anyways. A little bit of a shorter queue. Again, that'll make them happy, won't it? How about I make it a longer queue? I love how somebody wants to line up, even though like we don't even know what the queue is for, but they're like, oh, I'm gonna line up. Yeah, this is a crazy queue. Oh boy, I do not like that. Is that even any longer than the last one I just did? Probably not, but no, too bad. So we will go objects, and I'm just going to set up 1 row of security stuff to go with that queue for now. And we'll have the whole deal going here soon. All right, and we have a bag scanner, and it's going to go like that. Great, okay. And that means we need 3 more security staff. Okay, so now we are well prepared. And doesn't seem like I haven't seen any disasters and no pop-ups of disasters or anything like that to indicate that things have gone horribly wrong. We haven't really done, I mean, all we really added in was 2 more desks, so I don't, although we had 6, right? So we kind of only had 2 desks per gate, so we should be able to put in another gate without having too many repercussions. What else do we need to do that? We need another hangar. So we can put that right here. Oh, we definitely need to expand our taxiway, which is very expensive, but, you know, not the end of the world. Ah, I did want to move our air traffic control tower, huh? Do I want to try to do that while... Like, what's going to happen with all of our flights? Would we lose all of our other flights if I did that? Do I have to build another air traffic control tower just to uninstall that one? Oh, hey, we researched the land thingy. Okay, so we cannot expand to the south, which is weird. So how, how that, I guess we'll just expand this way. $840,000. That's very expensive. So we'll just expand over and yeah, do that. So I guess we could run a long runway along the bottom here. Um, but I guess that means we don't really need to expand down like we are. Because there's not going to be much use for anything down here. If we put in a runway, right? And say we ran this runway along the bottom, then we would have to have like a taxiway like that, and that doesn't leave us like the smallest gate would be like that, and then I wouldn't have enough room for our hallway. I mean, I guess I could just have this whole area be open and we could fit a couple of gates in down here. Maybe that's not a bad idea. So if I had that whole area, yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to do our escape hallway. And the escape hallway is really kind of the hallmark of my airport. I suppose I could eliminate these two gates and just, and what? Maybe set the baggage claim up here. Yeah, so you know what? How about let's not necessarily like super plan this airport out yet. I think for now we can leave the the escape hatch down here and not really worry about that and still build towards that. But you know, and of course, this is all assuming that we're going to continue playing this indefinitely, which will not be the case. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, because I think that if we expand over here, we'll probably shift the primary airport down this way. Like it would be smarter to shift it all the way down to the bottom where the baggage claim was here and the walk-through way was here and our gates were up in here. So then we could, yeah, I don't even know. It's so weird that you can't expand downwards. Like, why would you start your airport in the middle if your only option is to expand up? But whatever, it's not up to me, is it? All right. Looks like things are going pretty well for an airport that I really didn't pay much attention to. I mean, I spent the entire majority of this episode working on ticketing, which is going very smooth. It definitely has that going for it. Super smooth ticketing, no real problems. Everybody's enjoying the refreshments that we have available in the lobby. Security is going great. I mean, even when we get a big rush of people, they make their way through all of our lines fine and everything. So yeah, that's good. I think we're prepared to have more flights, even though it's going to be a little while before we can afford that. But let's start looking at how that's gonna pan out. So $150,000 to build that, and then I need to build the gate. And is that all I really need to do before we can? I mean, you know, aside from like the furniture and whatnot, picking up a few more vehicles, I think that really is all we need to do. So that's something to look forward to in the next episode. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. You know, honestly, if you're still listening to me, you probably enjoyed watching this. If you are still here, leave me a like, click the button that says like. That's right, I didn't just repeat myself. And leave a comment. It's always fun to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will see you next time. Bye.